Alright guys, back with me. Today I'll be doing the video with a slightly different format. I'm gonna do a voiceover instead of just taking the clip straight right off the stream. So right here we have a shipless Redea Uprising. This list has been overlooked a bit because of the recent NR Swarm deck, be it with drug or drugless. I've seen a couple of people playing midrange NR with ship, but I'm not really keen on playing a high-end cards without any reliable way of finding it, because we have like ADC and Decree for Redea, so we're kind of like guaranteed to have our Redea in hand. So first thing first, this deck is using TA rather than Lamp Gen because it provides an amazing tempo if it's combined with something like Prince Anseis or Anna Stranger. So for example, the opponent is just like, we're up against a double ball. The opponent just slams ball in round 1 and we don't really want to use our Decree for Bomb Heaver. We have Anseis in hand. We can just slam Anseis to kill one of the Thirsty Dames, and we can get out of the round safely with that. Or the opponent is playing Hidden Cache with Bincy, just like straight playing Bincy, boom. We can just Anseis that if we want to. So yeah, playing Redea here. Redea is a very flexible card. She can protect Anna. She can do protect Anna with the engineering solution, or use it on the Prince for the duel, a 14-point duel, or just a wholesome 13-point play. Playing Phillipa to counter decks that play huge or many engine in a single turn. For example, Mystic Echo Harmony with Brocculon Water, or Syndicate Hidden Cache with Bincy and something Soul. So we have Decree and ADC for Tutor, which means we have the flexibility of how we want to play in a certain round. That's what I was saying. For example, if you want to Decree for Bomb Heaver, we can do that. If you don't have Phillipa in our hand, we don't have ADC, we can Decree for Phillipa if the opponents play Azar. So there are many ways you can play this deck. It's a very flexible deck that has some points in it. So playing Keira here, Keira kind of synergizes with our big units. We have some big units like Redea, Phillipa, and this gives Inspire too. Yeah, this is overall kinda good in this deck. There is no like a certain downside on playing Keira. It synergizes with our ADC too. So ADC is gonna be pulling Redea into Phillipa or Bloody Baron, or the Fires, which is Keira Mates, Visigold, Keira Ballista. This is very good. Yeah. So ADC can be used in round 1 to pull one of our high-end cards like Redea, Phillipa. So if you're like want to tempo ahead in round 1, like winning on even or just getting out of the round, you can use ADC. It's gonna pull you something good, and you can get out of that round safely, or win on even maybe. But usually, this deck doesn't really need to win on even. Winning on even means that we have to use our golds in round 1, which is not really good, especially if we failed on winning on even. We just want to pass in round 1. This deck has enough control for the likes of Syndicate or Mystic Echo Harmony, or like any other points deck. So we're playing Northern Wind here. Northern Wind right now is kind of good because there are a lot of units that if banished, it's essentially a carryover, like Crow Mother, Redanian Ship, Ceres, or even this can be used as a 4-point removal, like removing Hawker Smuggler or Seductresses. Very good. So yeah, the rest is just like bronzes that has some good value. Playing Peller to purify defender or poison. It's very good. So we don't have to use our anseis to answer defender. We can just use Peller. Playing Tridem Inventory for the Anna and Keira. Synergize with some of the bronzes here. Yeah, it's very good. So tips on playing this deck is you kind of have to aggressive mulligan, because you want to find, if you don't find your golds, it's gonna be quite painful for you, because what we have in our deck is half of our deck is basically 4 provision bronze. So you want to mulligan aggressively, and this deck can aggressive mulligan safely, because there's even if we find like a 4-point break, for example, finding bomb heaver in a non-artifact matchup, it's still, I mean, if you find bomb heaver, that's just like really bad, but you know, it's not, the bronze is not really a brick in this deck, because it's synergized with leader. Most of the time it's synergized with leader, or just playing for a wholesome 6/4/4. Yeah, so this deck can adjust to so many matchup. This deck can go against a long round Harmony. This deck can go against a long round Syndicate, Hidden Cache. This deck can, I think, beat other mid-range deck. Yeah, this deck is really strong in both short round and a long round, because we have some engine to adjust to a long round. We have some short round stuff, Phillipa, Rodea, Falibor, a Baron to control the enemy, Baron and Anseis, Vincent Mice. There are some huge tall cards in the meta right now, like Frightener or Yearn. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. I think we're just gonna go straight to the gameplay. Okay, so we're up against Northern Realm. There's a lot of possibilities of line of play here. The opponent could be Swarm deck with Germain Piquant, or Swarm deck with Drug, or maybe even Redea Shoop. So I don't think I need Peller, I don't think I need Bomb Heaver, because there's no artifact in NR in this matchup. So I'm just gonna mulligan it away. So we have a good coin, which is very good. We're going second. So right now I'm thinking, okay, so he's gonna play that. It's a very normal card. So I'm just gonna develop my own engine on the board. I'm just gonna play my Redanian Knight. It's fine. Guys, I don't really have an answer to his inspired tag. It's kind of fine. Just chilling there. Just play it now. Cause it's Tridem Inventory. He's playing Tridem Inventory. Oh yeah, there's a follow.
So how are you
check out my Twitch channel
so far if you're not gaming?
Check out my Twitch channel. Okay, so he's playing Tridem Inventory. So I don't think Swarm deck plays Tridem Inventory, so it might be something. Maybe there's a chance he's gonna play it's Swarm deck, but okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna Baron this, which means it's better if I use Inspired tag on Baron. So I'm playing Caddo Insurgent, boost this by 1 to get the Baron inspired value, bleeding value. So I'm just gonna play Baron anyway. Use 1 to the charge, and yeah, just gonna play Baron. Use 1 to the charge, get ahead. Maybe try to force some gold out of his deck, out of his hand. So yeah, so I'm playing Baron here. Maybe I didn't need to use 1 to the charge, but I want to force some of his bronze, some of his gold, some of his good cards. Force him commitment, not even commitment, just like some good cards out of his hand. Maybe I got a clue on what his deck is. Is it a swarm deck? Is it a Redea Shoop? Is it gonna be maybe Drog? I don't know. So I was hoping that I could force some good cards from his hand. Okay, so we know now that it's a Redea deck. He might play Shoop. So at this point I should be content with just playing bronze here. But I think he can play around my Vincent. My next best target is obviously Phillipa for a 7. So I was thinking about playing Vincent here, because he might play around my Vincent in the next round, and I think it's the best chance for me to use to get the full value out of my Vincent. So I was thinking about playing Vincent now. At the moment, the thing is I didn't do the math on the Vincent, so I don't know if it's gonna get me ahead. So okay, so I'm gonna be using Decree on Vincent. It's fine. We can still draw our golds. In the next round we have ADC. I'm using my Vincent. It's not enough. Okay, so I was thinking 1 bleeding charge. No. Scheisse. So I was thinking 1 bleeding charge plus 1. No, it's not enough. So I clicked my leader. I cancelled it, but then I clicked my leader anyway. It doesn't cancel, so I wasted a charge there, which was pretty bad. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. We have the chance to bleed this guy for some cards out of him. So the reason why I played Keira Ballista there instead of Red David's Royal Guard is because next round I want to play Red David's Royal Guard to protect my Ana. It's very good. So right now we can just mulligan away the Peller. Aggressive mulligan is fine. You can just mulligan away the Peller. Okay, so we got our Redea. It's a pretty solid hand. We can drew like Phillipa and ADC, or Keira into ADC and ADC next round. So I think it's fine. I didn't mulligan away the Enchantress because it synergizes with Trident Inventory. So the line of play here is I play Trident Inventory into Enchantress, into Red of its Royal Guard, into Ana. It makes for a really good value bronze, like bronze cards play with that sequencing. So yeah, I didn't mulligan away the Enchantress because it's synergized with Trident, so it's fine. Guys, in a bleeding round, I don't really want to spend all my golds in a bleeding round. I'd rather spend like as minimum as I can to get the optimum out of my opponent. So by trading bronzes with golds, I can get even to the next round. Like my resource can be on even with the opponent to the next round. So yeah, at this point I'm like just doing that. Okay, so we got one of his engine. It's a botchling. So yeah, it's a no-brainer. I'm just gonna play Enchantress here. It's fine. I'm trading bronze with gold. He played one of his engine. I think it's one here. It's fine. I'm still like getting our boost here. So right now I'm doing the math. What is he playing? How is he managing his provision in his deck? So it's 8 provision cards used. 8 provision cards. He uses Redea. So in my deck I can only use like Guard for my 8 provision cards, Keira for my 9, and Ana for my 7. Okay, so he used Prince. So we're trading. So far, we're trading really good with the opponent. He played his engine. He played his Prince, anseis, his answer to some of my engine, like Ana, or maybe even my target, my Keira target. So okay, so we're trading really good. He used 2 of his engine in this round, 2 of his 8 provision and 7 provision engine, and a Prince, and we got ourselves a Phillipa. This is really good. So at this point I was thinking
Okay, so if I play Redea here, if I commit into this round, it's gonna take long for me to shut down his engine. It's gonna take a while for me to set up my own engine, the Anna, bring it back with a Redea boost, or Prince into the botchling. The opponent is getting 1 point per turn, 3 passive points with botchling. So I think I'm happy to pass here. The opponent commits some gold. I committed bronze. I go a card down, but I don't really want to play my cards here in my hand. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass here, except going a card down, and go to the next round. So we have only 2 carryovers, 2 boost carryovers basically, and the opponent still has 4. This feels really bad, but we'll make do. So we got our Valley Boar. We're only missing our Keira at this point. We're gonna mulligan this way. We got our ADC, so that's a guaranteed Keira. It's very good. So the only decision I have to make here is whether I want to mulligan away the Temple Guard or not. So I was thinking it's gonna be really hard to set up the Temple Guard, because I mean I want to set up my thingy first, my Keira. So yeah, I don't know. Playing Temple Guard is kind of janky, kind of suspicious. So I get the Northern Wind, which is very good. Denies him of his engine. It plays for like 1, 2, plus all the cards in his hand. So that's a really high value Northern Wind. Very good. So okay, so here I'm thinking about I don't want to play Redea first because Redea is a huge body. Has a high has some points on her. So I don't really want to play Redea because he can't hit my Redea, and that gives value to his removal, to his damaging stuff. So because he used 2 of his engine, Botchling and Anna, I don't think he has any other engine if it's a Redea deck. So I think it's fine if I just take my Prince here without using the Redea, keeping my units to a low power, and denies him of his 1 buddy for his leader charge, 1 inspired buddy. It's fine. So the thing I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna play Phillipa, deny him, take the Phillipa value, and it's gonna put I'm gonna have some buddy on board, which lets me play my Keira. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the Phillipa value here, and I'm gonna play Keira next turn. It's fine. Denies him of buddy yet again. Denies him of his leader, inspired buddy, and while setting up my own buddy for the my own buddy in the board for Keira. So it's looking pretty good here, and he uses boiling oil now. So that means that I can play my Keira without needing to worry about boiling oil. So I don't need to play Keira and use 1 leader charge on her, because not having to worry about getting purified adjacent units. So it's pretty good. So at this point I'm thinking about okay, I have my 2 passive points per turn. The opponent's list is Redea. He hasn't played like a committal gold. He can play Phillipa here if he has it. Oh wait, he already played Phillipa in the second round, so I'm not really scared about that. I think it's fine here. But the opponent comes with the unexpected Shoop Charm, 13 damage. So I lost like a lot of points here. Lots and lots of points. I still don't want to play my Redea. I'm still so at this point I was doubting that his last 3 cards are gonna be Baron, Phillipa, and Vincent. So if I play my Redea here, he can like Phillipa it or Baron it, damage it by 1, and get it to Vincent range. If I use my leader. So I don't really want to play my Redea now. So there comes the Phillipa. So it's I was thinking it's gonna be like Baron or Vincent. So at this point, I still don't want to play my Redea. It's a huge body. So I was thinking about playing the Phillipa now. So playing Phillipa here is really good because it's gonna kill all the body in the board, kill all the bodies on the board on his side of the board, which means that he's gonna lose value on his leader. Say just killing buddies, killing buddies, killing buddies, because I want to deny him his leader. What is it? Leader inspired, Lyrian incitement. So I'm just gonna take the Phillipa here. It's a guaranteed kill on both of them. So it's practically play for 9, 10 plus the 2 leader charge, Lyrian incitement value. It's pretty good. I was thinking it's gonna, it has to be Baron or Vincent, right? So it's gonna be like Baron or Vincent. The opponent is really thinking hard on this. He doesn't have anybody on board. His leader charge, his sightman is not gonna be playing for that much value because I pretty much wiped his board away. It's pretty good. This is a very typical mid-range mirror. Okay, so there's the Vincent. Nice. We got his Vincent out. He doesn't really want to use it on my Visigoth, I think. He's just gonna wait on my thingy. So the thing is, I could play Redea front row to boost my Visigoth to 6 and boost my Redea to 9 to play around Vincent. But I was thinking maybe he's debating me with Baron to make me play this front row, boost the Visigoth, play 1 charge on my Redea, and that's it. But I didn't do the math, so I'm just gonna play greedy here. I'm trying for the TA. Unfortunately, I didn't get my tactical advantage, and Lampkin is just gonna be another Vincent target, so I take the ceremonial ritual dagger, or the dagger, and yeah, play around Vincent. Deny him of his body, play this, and deny the Vincent value. Yeah. So it's not Baron, it's just another Sightman. And so we're taking the game. We won the game against I think like a Shoop. And it turned out to be Mammon. It turned out to be the Mammon himself, and I was feeling pretty good. It was a good match. A pretty good match, mid-range NR uprising mirror, and it's my 10k MMR milestone, and 2 MMR left to reach 2500 with Northern Realm. This deck is pretty good. This deck is pretty strong, pretty flexible to a certain matchup, and yeah,